Wait, why are they showing this cutscene again? Did they fix this well gun yet? Oh, they did, okay. Dude, everybody that actually used this thing before they ended up fixing it, which likely would be a whole lot of people to be honest if you're still playing the game. You got to skip all of this shit. Shrouded barrel, short range kills, and there's no telling if they're like even displayed properly with the correct attachments and all that shit. Dude, it feels like it's been so long without an update on this thing, but basically, so, oh wait. Hold on, wait, I just got a tweet. An update has been deployed in Vanguard. Notable changes include fixes for the perks, fortified, and cold-blooded. See full breakdown here, okay? See, this is the reason why I hate sitting around and, like, trying to figure out when they're gonna put out a patch note or not and whatever, and then I sit around for 1 o'clock and then it doesn't happen. This comes out at 2 over an hour later. Like, come on, man. Spawns adjusted on Paradise. Fortified now adds protection from Mortar Barrage, War Machine, Flame Knot, Ammo Box Explosion, Gammon Bomb, Satchel Charges. No longer protects against Goliath, Glide Bomb, Bombing Run, Fire Bombing Run, and direct hits from launchers. Why not? I feel like it should protect against literally all of them. Cold-blooded now protects against dogs. That's fair enough. I guess dogs only kill warm-blooded things. Zombies. Artifacts address an issue where Ring of Fire Tier 2 dealt inconsistent damage. Multiplayer. Long shots now count when achieved through incendiary round damage over time. The well gun challenges. Okay, so that just got fixed. It's no longer missing details. So no balance changes or anything like that. Just fortified changes and a cold-blooded buff, spawn adjustments, and some zombie artifact. I hope the QA team is having a good day. I swear to God, I'm gonna literally just shave my entire face. I'm gonna cut the whole fucking thing off. I'm getting pissed. I about had this shit. Yeah, so people were asking yesterday, yeah, I do have my black headset on because the pink headset is, well, as you can see, here's a small piece of it. The main thing that's gonna pop into people's heads is I broke it on purpose. Like, I smashed it, like I raged and I crushed it and all this other shit. No, I didn't do that at all. But this whole time, this is a pink headset. This is like custom made from Alexis painting it and stuff like that. I also had like a pre-wrapped one that was from them, an exclusive pink one, but right here, this piece ended up breaking off of it, and now this doesn't stay in the hole anymore. Yeah, it's just not gonna really work out like this. So on my screen there was 0 time to react. On his screen my character is like sitting there frozen. The desync is so bad on these games anymore. I swear. It's really awesome how Fortified specifically doesn't protect against Bombing Run. Makes 0 sense. It's an explosive, so therefore I should be resistant to it. So stupid. I just don't understand what the fuck they were going for. So I mean, I had a reload here. It was sitting in the background or whatever, just like, you know, waiting for the fateful day where it ends up breaking. So Alexis and I are now waiting for the paint so we can go and make another one. I need to buy a white one. This is the black backup pair. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother pushing that. The skill base is insane on this. I am convinced that skill-based matchmaking adjusts your damage and all that other shit 100%. Big claim, but I'm not putting it past him. I'm just gonna walk back. I don't really care. I'm spending all this time worrying about trying to like win this game that like I can't even talk. I don't give a fuck about winning. I'm just talking. I'm just gonna talk. So yeah, that's the plan. Basically, there's gonna be a white pair that ends up coming so that Alexis can like customize and stuff like that. But we gotta wait for the paint and shit. However long that takes. Stuff is like on back order and shit too. So I'm gonna be playing some newer games when they come out and stuff. Like maybe I'll make a video on Dying Light 2. Maybe just like one video. Just fuck it. Why not? Yeah, there's actually an Evil Dead game that's supposed to be coming out at some point as well. I want to play Lost Ark, but I don't think I would make a video on Lost Ark. But there's just a few games out there that I know for sure I can make at least one video on. Shit, I made like one single video on Spider-Man, and that was fun as shit when I made it. Literally just the first parts of the game. This Evil Dead game kind of looks like it's like a third person. You play as survivors, and then you can also play as like the certain zombies slash like undead or whatever within the Evil Dead universe. It kind of like Left 4 Dead almost, where you can have like a group of people playing as the zombies and shit, and then the other people playing as the survivors. I actually don't know who developed it though. By Saber Interactive. What has Saber Interactive made? So they made the Crisis games, World War Z, helped with Halo 3. So I don't really know exactly how the gameplay loop is gonna go for that game or whatever, but yeah, there's the Evil Dead game that I want to play, and I've been itching for something to actually give me like kind of replace Friday the 13th the game. That shit was super fun when it was like more fresh and everything. Now since all the copywritten stuff and all that shit is just a pain in the ass for the Friday the 13th series, that's always been the case for Jason Voorhees. Has just struggled with literally the worst of the worst like copyright issues with that. It's the reason why we haven't gotten a new movie since 2009. Guys, level 1000 with dogs and shit. You can have fun grinding for nothing. But the same people that actually made Friday the 13th are actually coming out with a new game. I have no idea when it's supposed to release or whatever, but it's the same exact people that made made the Friday the 13th game. Same developers and everything. Gun and Sumo. Texas Chainsaw game. I have this idea that this Texas Chainsaw game could actually end up being the Friday the 13th remake we kind of need. More dogs. Nope, no point. I had so many good times over on Friday the 13th and shit. I had so many good memories on that game. Just funny shit. I have a feeling that if they do the Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff properly, yeah, no, that could definitely be fun as well. I have a feeling with the way that the Texas Chainsaw stuff is, like, lore-wise, I feel like it might have a little bit more of a Dead by Daylight thing to it with trapping people down in basements and things like that. But who knows? I mean, the Friday the 13th game was absolutely different from how Dead by Daylight is. Dead by Daylight is a little bit more like based on balancing and an actual like quote competitive setup with like their rank mode and stuff like that. Friday the 13th was a lot more casual, a lot more like you can one shot and you can cheese and do all sorts of like, you know, funny, stupid shit. Same thing you could do in DBD, but the game wasn't nearly as serious. People didn't take it nearly as seriously, and it was just fun. This Texas Chainsaw game could be something similar. Multiplayer horror game based on true events. So I'm hoping that when we see some gameplay of this, I mean, shit, even if the gameplay doesn't look good, I'm gonna probably try it out, to be honest. I probably... Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection comes out on PC and PlayStation 5. I don't really know that much shit about Uncharted. I know they got good music. I know the game is considered really good and stuff like that, but I don't know much of the story like at all. Dying Light 2 comes out February 14th, so I could like make one video on that at least. Because if you try and make a series on a Dying Light game, there's so much that you can do that are like side missions and stuff like that. I am not gonna run a series. Dying Light 2 Part 47. I'm not doing it. Lost Ark on PC February 11th. I'm gonna play it, but probably not make a video on that. Anything come out in March? Gran Turismo? Don't care. WWE game? Tiny Tina Wonderlands? I mean, that sounds... I play that with some people, but in terms of a video, I don't know. Hopefully that Texas Chainsaw game isn't completely terrible, and same thing with the Evil Dead one. I mean, I got the Evil Dead shirt or whatever. I should get a Texas Chainsaw shirt. Tom Henderson said this Warzone 2 stuff is hella confusing. I highly doubt there'll be any new information. I mean, considering how far out it is, but I just miss being able to play something that isn't Call of Duty, like, sort of consistently. I played a good amount of how many Friday the 13th videos do I have? Over 30 of them. Such a god tier game, holy shit. A lot of these videos got demonetized through me just absolutely smashing people. A lot of the thumbnails got changed because it's a Friday the 13th game. I mean, there's ass and like decapitation and all sorts of shit. It's like, it's complete shit tier levels of horror, you know, these scum. I mean, I'm not complaining about getting demonetized. I'm just saying, I wasn't surprised when it started happening on that game, especially on the Jason videos, because all of them, I would do the executions on people. I would do this one thing where I would punch people's heads clean off their bodies. It was the fastest, most efficient execution in the game, and it was so fun. I had a point in time where I was like surrounding the entire lobby. It was like 6 people trying to get into a car, and I'm just punching all of their heads off one by one, stopping the vehicle, destroy. It was so fun. I really hope the Texas Chainsaw game is fun. I know that Gun could probably make a very, very fun game. In terms of the Evil Dead game, though, we'll have to see about that. I mean, it might be fun once or twice, and honestly, that's kind of worth it.